Well, we're back here with a bit of a different type of video. Here we have two different power forces, one from 2004 and another one from, I believe, 2021. But anyway, mainly creating this video to show how cheap things have gotten over the years and how things are not made to last. So anyway, here we have a power force from 2004. Again, back when they cared and they had a lot of detail and thought into it, into their design, opposed to a simple plain Jane lightweight machine. So with these older power forces, they're a lot more heavier, but the quality of them is a lot better than the newer ones. As you can see, the plastic's a lot thicker. It's more, you could just hear by clinking it. Back when it had a bag indicator, tell you when it needed to be changed. These are both bagged vacuums. The original one featured a headlight. There was, I believe, another model after this one, or before this one, I should say, that did feature a headlight. And after that, they started going to the non-headlight and headlighted one. So they then resorted to these ones, which are not as great. I mean, they're still good, a lot better than the new ones, but this one's from 2012. Mainly use it as a shop vac for the garage, clean the cars, whatever need it for. But yes, no headlight for that one. But this one features a 10 amp motor. This one's a 12, and this one is an 8. As you can see, they have really come down on the quality as well as the performance for these machines. So, yeah, here we are. Differences: mainly you've swapped the power cords from each side, from one side to the other. They've moved the onboard tools to the other side. There is no longer a side pre-filter. They've now moved it to the front, where all the air gets pushed out from the motor to the front, which I don't really care for, because I've basically taken apart both of these machines before, and I've seen, how they have changed internally. There's a filter inside the motor housing where you can't just, most people aren't going to even know that there's a filter. Most people are just going to never clean it. Most people would probably just resort to getting a new machine. But here's what ticks me off the most. A machine like this back in 2004 probably costed, I would say, anywhere from $38 to $40, probably $40. And since then, they're now selling them for roughly $60 at Walmart. And assuming that these are both where they came from, Walmart, very sad to see how much less you're getting, and they're still charging more for it. Again, a machine from 2004 has made it this long. Almost a 20-year-old machine has made it this far into the future, to where this one, I'm highly doubting it will last even 5 years. Look at, if you've seen that video of mine, the destruction video of the bagless Powerforce Helix. I think it's a Helix. Anyway, if you've seen that video, go check it out. It's on Beanster's Destruction. Go check my channel out there and scroll down. I think it was one of the first vacuum destruction videos I did. And I was just pounding this thing on the ground like this, and not even that hard. And the whole thing just broke. The whole handle just broke from right about that point. And I barely, threw the canister, and that broke. I mean, it was a hunk of junk. And I would expect no different from this one as well. But giving it a fair chance, we'll try and use it, compare it to the other one, I'm not expecting a whole lot from it, but it is what it is. So yeah, this one did not come with the little brush, so kind of out of that. But yeah, it does have the power switch at the bottom, the foot pedal switch, opposed to the side. I prefer the side because, you know, at least you know if it's on or off. This, you click it and you honestly don't know if it's on or off. So I would hope that they've improved with these foot pedals, because I've had to change a lot of these over the years, and because they just break. Again, they make them so cheap, but yet they're very cheap and inexpensive to fix. So why not? And it would be a shame to throw out a whole perfectly good vacuum if you're gonna, for one little component that goes out. So I would hope that Bissell has made this a lot more durable for the future uses. You can see cord wise, it does look like, maybe not, maybe you get a little bit more length in cord here, but the cord thickness, they're roughly almost the same, but I would still stick with the original because usually original's better. Do not care for these ugly hoses, these lousy hoses. I mean, yes, they're nice because they stretch, but again, they look horrible afterwards. So I'd rather see, if they were to make it like this, where you can't really see it, then yeah, it'd be a lot better. But yeah, not really a fan of those hoses. Side attachments, basically the same as these ones, surprisingly, usually, but you can tell they have really decreased in size. Here's an original one. You see how much longer it is opposed to, so that they're already jipping you on. I think the crevice tool, and this isn't even an original crevice tool because the original one had little holes and vents and stuff, but I'm amazed that these are the same size. So yeah, but you could just see how much more they're jipping you, probably trying to conserve plastic or something. Anyway, oh, another thing I really hate about these newer machines, they used to have a nice handle to grab and hold on to while you're, vacuuming with the hose. Now there's really nowhere to grip this little tiny piece here, and just to pull it off. So I really don't care for that design. The only thing probably better is the wheels, a lot wider, better, I would say. Front, you can see how much thinner it is. So the bag for it, it's rough. It's the same size of bag, but a lot thinner opposed to skinnier than this machine. So yeah, not much bag space, not much. You could tell it's more of a, you could tell by the type of plastic. It's not as durable, or well, I would say it's maybe a little more durable. This could be more brittle, but either way, it's a different type of plastic. It's a lower quality plastic, as you can see, just by the way you can see all the lines and stuff. And, you could tell it's definitely possibly recycled. I'm not sure. Cheaper quality plastic for sure. Here, you don't really get that look or finish to it. So, yeah. Really, and then, and the handles, of course, there's a carry handle in the back to carry it from here while you're doing the steps. We all know how cleaning the carpeted steps is. This one doesn't have that, and they've moved it to where it's up in the front. Really don't like this design. A lot harder to hold. Even if I'm having to hold it here, there's not much space. It's kind of awkward. At least here, my hand goes in a lot more to clean, or I can use the back, but I don't know. This might be a lot easier to clean, and you can just see the quality of the plastic there too. Looks a lot better in person with the lighting, but again, This might be an easier, it might be easier to clean the steps with this machine, but I still have had no problem doing it with these ones. So yeah, just my take on these two vacuums here. Again, over the years, Bissell has made the plastic a lot cheaper. For example, here, this is when they resorted to a cheaper plastic, but it was still decent, and they've resorted to this. So anyway, just my take on this video. Just my take on these machines, and you know, kind of what I think of them. I don't know if anyone gives a crap or not, but it don't really matter. So anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hope you guys enjoy this video, even though I don't know if there's really a point to it, but yeah, I guess at the end of the day, I guess best advice to give you is try and buy an old machine, because older is better. I've learned that the hard way. Newer machines, they're only made to last a year, 2 at the very most. Another reason I had to get rid of that other vacuum, if you will watch my destruction video, the roller got so loud for whatever reason, and I tried fixing it, and I tried to replace it, but then the one I ordered off eBay was too small, so I just figured, you know, it's not even worth it. Could buy a new one for less somewhere. I could probably find one at Savers or Goodwill or something for less, and clean it up a little and use that. So yes, I have not used this machine enough to figure out how good it really works, but if you guys want to see a future video on that, of me reviewing this machine, let me know. But I stick with this one all day, considering just how good it works. 12 amps versus 8 amps, can't beat it. Uses a lot more power, but hey, you need the power to clean carpets, especially if you have pets. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know if you want to see more reviews on this new machine. Really don't need to go into detail about this one, but you know, it is what it is. So see you in the next one.